Hey, good morning, everybody. Going to go over our trades for Wednesday, April 3rd. Didn't trade yesterday. There was quite a few big economic numbers coming out from Europe while we were trading, or while we would have been trading. So we decided to stay in cash and not risk it. Could create some crazy volatility. So like I said, we were on the sidelines. We did trade today, this morning. Just had one trade. Can do the video early this morning because it looks like we would have had trades from earlier in the morning, from literally like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, way before we were in the office. And the things have just, many of them just trended, and we're not going to get any signals because we're not, any signals that we would get, we would feel like we're chasing. And for these pairs to get an opposite trade, whether it's a short or a long, the opposite direction of the trend, they need to pull in a lot, and I just don't see it happening in the next hour or so. If it does, we miss it. So what? In the meantime, we're going to take our profit that we made today. As you see here on the chart, our one trade was in the euro to yen. Around 9 o'clock this morning on the East Coast time, we were short from 119.641. Came our way relatively quickly, covered, picked up 5.3 pips. The reason we covered, you could see here, correlated with these bottoms right across here. So we covered. We were going to hold out and see if we could get either down to the figure, 119.50, or just below that. We didn't, and it did do exactly what we thought it might do. It actually broke 119.50 on the bid side. I believe I saw a print as low as 119.48 and change, somewhere around there. So we could have covered about literally 6 or 7 pips lower easily to double our profit for the day. But who knew, you know? And I saw it coming right to this level here of this support area. So I thought it was a good place to cover. You got bottoms here. You could call this bottom. You could call that bottom. You got bottom here. Relatively close here. So I thought it was a good place to cover. So not going to look gift horse in the mouth. Made 5.3 pips in a matter of a few minutes. This one, US dollar, Swiss franc, even though we didn't get a trade, we had a signal here. I'm going to show you what I mean by chasing. The signal was if it was to break right around this level. I don't know if it was this exact low, but it was somewhere in here. And sure enough, it broke it. You know, it was good for, it was a good trade, you know, good for 10 pips or so. Oops, let me get that out of there. But as you can see, it was already in this downtrend. The long signal is somewhere up in this vicinity. The short that came earlier in the morning around 4 o'clock maybe 5 o'clock in the morning was somewhere in this vicinity. So the signal was already short. And then we get another signal that's short again. So I really feel like we were chasing. Obviously, I was wrong. If you did take the trade, which it's out there, you know, on the algo link, it was a layup of a trade. It was a good trade. It wasn't a layup of a trade because, again, I felt like I was chasing. I don't like to enter those trades. Every once in a while I'll do it, take a chance, but if I do, I won't be risking all that much. I'm just not a fan of it. But like I said, I was wrong, and it would have worked out if you took it. So if you short it, it was probably a good place to cover down in this vicinity. I mean, it came down real hard, real quick, right basically to this low here. So hopefully you covered. It's actually still relatively close in that area. So it's totally up to you. You do what you want to do. Anyway, so that's it. That was our one trade for the day. Hopefully we get a little more action tomorrow. Hopefully, you know, we had quite a few we would have had quite a few trades if we were in the office around 4 o'clock in the morning, but that's not what we do. If you guys were trading at that time, then you probably would have grabbed a few trades and would have made some nice money because they all trended. They all trended nicely. Anyway, so that's it. If you're still watching the algo, that link is out there, still working. And if you're still trading, good luck. We will be back tomorrow morning. All right, have a great day.